If your hands and feet feel like 1,000 tiny needles are stabbing them right now, stop everything and listen to what I'm about to tell you. What you're experiencing isn't just normal aging, and you don't have to live with it anymore. I recently helped a 67-year-old woman regain complete feeling in her fingers in just 14 days using something so simple, you probably already have it sitting in your medicine cabinet. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to do the same thing. Welcome back to BioWell Hub, where we bring you real health solutions that actually work. I'm sharing this information today because too many people over 60 are suffering silently with tingling, numbness, and burning sensations in their hands and feet, thinking there's nothing they can do about it. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Before we dive into the solution, let me ask you something important. Do your hands or feet tingle when you're trying to sleep at night? Have you noticed trouble feeling hot or cold water? Are simple things like buttoning your shirt becoming frustratingly difficult? Do you feel unsteady when you walk, or maybe there's that constant burning sensation that just won't go away? If you answered yes to even one of these questions, your nerves are literally crying out for help, and what I'm about to share could change everything for you. Here's what most doctors won't tell you about nerve damage. This isn't just about discomfort or inconvenience. When left untreated, nerve damage can lead to permanent loss of sensation, dramatically increased fall risk, and a serious decline in your overall quality of life. But the good news is that the solution is actually much simpler than you might think. Let me explain what's really happening inside your body right now. Your nerves are like electrical wires running throughout your entire body, sending messages from your brain to your fingers, your toes, everywhere. These nerves are covered in a protective coating, similar to the plastic coating you see on electrical cords. The problem is that as we age, especially after 60, our body's ability to maintain this protective coating decreases dramatically. When that coating breaks down, your nerves become damaged and exposed, and they start misfiring. That's exactly what causes the tingling, the numbness, and the pain you're experiencing. Now here's where it gets really interesting. There is one specific vitamin that your body absolutely needs to repair and maintain that protective coating around your nerves. Without this vitamin, your nerves simply cannot heal. But with it, you can actually reverse the damage that's already been done. I'm talking about vitamin B1, also called thiamine. Before you dismiss this as just another supplement trend, let me share something powerful with you. I've seen people who couldn't hold a coffee cup without dropping it regain full hand strength. I've watched patients who couldn't feel their feet when walking become steady and confident again. I've witnessed people who thought their best days were behind them get back to gardening, cooking, even dancing again. These aren't rare exceptions. This happens regularly when people get enough B1 in their system. The truth is your body is incredibly resilient. Your nerves want to heal. They're designed to heal. But they need the right fuel to do it, and B1 is that fuel. Think about it like this. If you had a car and never put oil in the engine, eventually it would break down. The parts would grind together, wear down, and stop working properly. Well, B1 is like oil for your nervous system. It keeps everything running smoothly, protects the wiring, and helps messages travel from your brain to every part of your body without interference. When you don't have enough B1, it's like running your nervous system on empty. The messages get garbled. The signals misfire. You get that pins and needles sensation, your hands feel numb, your feet feel like they're not even there. But when you give your body the B1 it needs, the healing process can begin almost immediately. Now you might be thinking you probably get enough B1 from your diet because you eat healthy and take care of yourself. Here's the shocking truth that nobody talks about. Many adults over 60 are deficient in B1, and most don't even know it. Studies show that up to 1/3 of older adults don't get enough B1 from their diet alone, and the numbers get worse if you're taking certain medications. Why does this happen? 3 critical reasons. First, as we age, our stomach produces less acid, which means we can't absorb B1 from food as efficiently anymore. Even if you're eating all the right foods, your body might only be taking in a fraction of the B1 they contain. A healthy 30-year-old might absorb 60 or 70% of the B1 from their food, but after 60 that can drop to just 20 or 30%. Same food, same amount, but your body just can't use it anymore. Second, many common medications actively block B1 absorption. If you're taking diabetes medications, particularly metformin, or water pills for blood pressure, those can deplete your B1 levels dramatically. Some heartburn medications do the same thing. These pills help one problem but silently create another one. Nobody warns you about this. And third, even if you're eating B1-rich foods like whole grains, beans, and lean pork, your digestive system just isn't as efficient as it used to be. Plus, modern food processing strips B1 out of many foods. White bread, white rice, processed foods are basically empty of B1. Let me tell you about a real patient. Robert was 71 years old and very health conscious. He walked every day, ate plenty of vegetables, and avoided junk food. He did everything doctors tell you to do. But he came in complaining about numbness in his feet that was getting worse week by week. He said it felt like walking on thick socks all the time and couldn't feel the pedals when he drove. We ran his blood work and his B1 levels were dangerously low. When I asked about his medications, he was taking a diabetes pill and a water pill he'd been on for years. Those medications had been quietly draining his B1 reserves. And nobody had ever warned him. We started him on B1 right away. Within 3 weeks, he called almost in tears saying he could feel his feet again, feel the ground when he walked, feel the gas pedal in his car. That's when I realized how many people are suffering needlessly. So here's exactly what you need to do. Pay close attention because the details really matter. First, get the right form of B1. Not all B1 supplements are the same. You need to look for a specific form called benfotiamine. That's the form your body can use immediately without having to do any extra work. Regular thiamine gets broken down quickly in your stomach before it can help your nerves, but benfotiamine stays in your body much longer and works better for nerve repair. Second, get the right amount. For nerve repair, you need between 150 and 300 milligrams of benfotiamine daily. That's the therapeutic dose for healing damaged nerves. The good news is B1 is water-soluble, meaning your body only keeps what it needs and eliminates the rest. You can't take too much. If your deficiency is severe, start with 300 milligrams. If it's mild, 150 might be enough. But most people over 60 with nerve symptoms need the full 300 to see good results. Third, take it at the right time every single day. Take your B1 in the morning with breakfast because B1 gives you energy, so morning is best. If you take it at night, it might interfere with your sleep. Put the bottle right next to your coffee maker or breakfast plate. Make it impossible to forget. Set a phone reminder if you need to because consistency is absolutely everything. Now here's what you can actually expect to happen. Week 1, you might notice increased energy first before any nerve changes. Many people feel less foggy within just a few days. Week 2 is when you start feeling the first hints of nerve improvement. Maybe your hands don't tingle quite as much or your feet feel a little more normal. Weeks 3 and 4, the improvements become more obvious and consistent. The constant tingling starts to quiet down significantly. You can feel textures better, your balance feels steadier, you're not dropping things as much. Months 2 and 3 is where you see really significant improvement that changes your daily life. If you found this information helpful, do me a favor and share it with someone you love who is over 60. This could genuinely change their life. Here at BioWell Hub, we're committed to bringing you real health solutions that make a difference. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss important information like this. Remember, your best years don't have to be behind you. With the right knowledge and action, you can reclaim your comfort, confidence, and independence. Take care of those nerves starting today, and I'll see you in the next video.